Hey there, today I'm going to show you how to draw Zomboss from Plants vs. Zombies. So we're going to start in the middle of the face with the eye on the right. So starting from the inside, we're going to draw a curve going to the outside of the eye, in this direction. So starting in the inside, just curving out to the outside. From here we're going to tuck a circle underneath this eyelid. So a little portion of it's going to get tucked underneath. So starting on the inside, we're going to step over a little bit. We're just going to draw a circle tucked underneath that eyelid. So you got a little bit of overlap on the front and on the back. From here, let's draw in the pupil. So here we're just going to draw a little small circle, and we're going to color that in black. Let's move over to the left side and draw this eye flipped over, but you're only going to see a little bit of it. It's not going to be the same size, it's going to be a little bit smaller. So we're going to start with that curve, the brow. So starting at the top, we're going to come down towards the inside, just like that. From here, we're going to tuck in a smaller circle for the eyeball underneath. From here, we're just going to curve and come down towards the bottom, and again leaving a little bit of an overlap on the top and bottom. Let's go ahead and draw that pupil. So we're just going to make them around the same height, but we're going to push this pupil over to the left side a little bit. So just like there, and then color that in black. Let's go ahead in the middle, in between the eyes, and draw the nostrils. So on the left of center, we're going to draw an oval and color that in black. And we're going to draw the right side nostril. We're going to draw a little bit bigger, but then rotate it in the opposite direction. It's kind of like that. Color that in black. From here, let's go ahead and draw in the bottom, the top edge of the mouth. So underneath this eye, I'm just going to draw an angled line coming in, and then going back out. From here, I'm going to draw a straight line across for the top of the mouth. And then from here, just as we get past the eye, we're just going to rotate this line up. From here, I'm just going to curve a line going outwards. And then from here, I'm going to draw the side of the mouth. So from up here, I'm going to come down at an angle with a slight curve coming in. Now this is going to become the bottom edge of the mouth. So from here, I'm going to draw a short line curving up and towards the left. Let's go ahead and draw some teeth. So over to the right from the end of the line, we're going to go up, across, and then down. We're going to go over to the side here and draw a smaller little three-sided box. Let's go ahead and draw the top teeth up here. So in the front, he's got the big, large front tooth here. We'll draw a tiny one right next to it, and then we'll draw a slightly medium-sized one right at the end. Let's go ahead and draw the back side of this mouth. So this curve is going to go in the back behind this tooth and behind the tooth in the back. And we're going to thicken this up just because we want to show a little bit of the edge of the mouth. So up here, I'm just going to draw that line twice. From this end, I'm going to curve up into towards the side of the mouth for the tongue. Now from here, let's draw in the bottom lip. We're going to step up a little bit, go out, come down around the end of that line, and then go back in. From here, we're going to come around halfway around this line, draw a line coming down towards the chin. We're going to curve to the back of the jaw. And from here, we're going to curve in the opposite direction. So going up and out to the right. And from here, we're going to curve upwards. From here, let's go back up towards the eyes and draw the brow. So just down here, we're going to step over to the left side and draw a curve going up. We're going to curve up and towards the right again. And then here, we're just going to curve down towards the center of the face and just kind of let it vanish off as we get towards the middle. From here, we're going to move over to the right and draw a curve going around up over this eye for the brow on the right side, just coming down around the eye. Up in between here, I'm just going to draw a little curve, a little wrinkle in the forehead. Now from here, we're going to just draw the skull. So it's basically a big circle that connects from the front top edge of this brow to the back of the jaw. And we want to make this quite large. I want to come pretty big, probably up to about here, and then come back this way. So starting up here, I'm going to curve up, and then come around, and this is basically a round circle going all the way back to the back of the head here. Now we're going to draw some veins inside, just on top of the head. We'll start with the one on the back here. So basically what we're going to want to do is start on the end and curve in. And basically it's just a series of tapered lines. So coming out. Now we're going to start at the tip, then we're going to come thicker as we get into the end, and then come back out. And then again, tapering it as we get up, and then just tracing that line back towards the edge of the head there. Let's draw a few more up at the top. So up at the top here, you can basically make any shape you want. I'm just going to draw a little wave like this. From here, I'm just going to come in the opposite direction towards the right, And again, tapering up. And from this end, I'm just going to curve around and tapering in so it gets a bit thicker. You can come up past that line here, and then we want to draw probably one more little curve like that. Taper up, and then back up towards the top of the head. Let's draw one more big one on the side here. So I'm going to make this one curvy. We're going to curve around and wave it around like that. And then again, tapering so it gets thicker as we get up. We're going to come in an opposite direction this way. Go up and taper it. Go along this line, and then I'm going to draw one big vein coming down that way. Taper it thicker, and then just kind of like vanish it off on the side of the head. Okay, so we got the head. Let's get into the body. So here he wears a little lab coat. So I'm going to start with the back because that's the straightest line down here without anything overlapping it. So right in the back of the skull here, I'm just going to draw a curve like this. From here I'm going to come up here, and I'm just going to draw a curve that comes down towards the bottom edge of the lab coat. Right, that looks like a pretty good length. And then we're going to overlap the arm here. So starting up here, I'm going to draw a curve coming down towards the back of the elbow. And the elbow is about halfway between the bottom of the coat and the top. From this side, at the top, we're going to curve down in the opposite direction. So this is the thickness of the arm. From here, let's draw in a wrinkle right where the elbow is. So starting over here, curve across, and then curve back. Right here, I'm going to come across towards the wrist, and then from the bottom, we'll go across with a straight line towards the wrist. From these two lines, I'm just going to intersect it and overlap the line going across them. From the top again, we're going to curve in behind the arm, and then the bottom will curve behind the arm. From these two ends, we're going to draw a straight line going across. Just like that. About equal length. Connect those 2 points with a curve for the cuff of the sleeve. Now let's draw in the hand. Now we're drawing this arm in first because it overlaps on top of everything that's behind it. So we're going to have to draw this in first. Up here, we're going to draw the top of the hand. So I'm just drawing a curve like this. Now let's draw the one finger. We're just going to draw a curve going down and then coming back slightly. Okay, so it's almost like a little sausage shape. From here, we're going to come down and curve in. Now we're going to overlap some fingers here. We'll move up, do a little curve, go back up, draw a little curve. Now we're coming back up, and then I'm going to curve this back underneath that cuff. Let's draw in some fingernails. So up here, I'm just going to draw like a half oval. We'll just tuck it onto the side of the fingers there. So we'll draw them on each finger. Now from here, I'm going to draw in the rest of the coat. So here's the back. I want the body to be quite wide, but it's going to kind of taper out as we get towards the bottom of the coat. So starting off pretty narrow at the top, I'm just going to curve down behind that arm and then out this way. Okay, so it gets a little bit wider as we get down. We're going to connect those 2 points with a curve that goes down in the middle and then back up. Here I'm going to draw a line for the center split. So drawing a straight line going down behind that arm and coming straight down. Let's draw a couple buttons. Up here I'm going to draw a circle, and then below we'll draw the same size circle. Okay, now let's draw on the legs. Let's start with the one in the front first. So here at the end, I'm just going to come over to the right side a little bit and just draw a curve coming down. We'll move over and draw another curve. Now this is where the ankles are going to be. I'm going to draw a curve to connect those 2 points. Let's go to the back and draw the back leg. So over here we're going to step over to the left, draw a curve coming down, just like we did the front leg. We're going to move over, making sure that the legs are the same width, coming across, and then closing it off like that. Let's start with the back foot here. So at the end, we draw a curve to the back of the foot. Now all I want to do is draw a curve to the front of the foot and back to the heel. So coming out, then back to the heel. Now I'm going to draw the sole. So up here, I'm just going to trace the bottom curve like that. Let's go to the front foot again. From the heel, we're going to come down, and we're going to draw that curve going to the front of the foot, making sure they're roughly the same size as the foot in front. And we're going to just draw that sole. Okay, so we got the bottom portion of the body. Let's finish off with the arm in the back side. So here, we're going to start up underneath this chin. I'm going to draw a line angled down. We're going to draw that same little wrinkle here. So going out and then back in. From here, we're just going to draw a straight line going across towards the cuff. And then this side, we're just going to draw the curve in the opposite direction. Now, you probably won't see the bottom part of the arm because it's covered by this finger here. So I'm just going to go ahead and just draw 2 lines coming out like we did here. Draw a curve for the edge of the cuff. Now we're going to draw in the hand. I'm going to start with the top. So up here I'm just going to draw a curve coming down to one finger, do a series of overlaps, second finger, third finger. Now we're starting to round this out, do the fourth finger, and now we're going to pull it back in the opposite direction. So it's kind of like these fingers here. From here we're going to draw the opposite fingers. So coming down, then up for the thumb, and straight in underneath that cuff. We'll take this point, curve it underneath the hand, same with the top. Let's draw a few fingernails. So up here, we're going to draw one on this side, and on this side we're just going to draw them on the left side, just tucked in behind the fingers like that. One little thing I want to draw is the eye bag. So up here, I'm going to draw a curve coming down, so it sort of tapers out. Same thing on the left side, and that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Zomboss from Plants vs. Zombies. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please give us a like and share this with your friends. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.